I have officially changed my shot day from Friday to Sunday, and today I'm going to talk about why I did that and how I think that's going to benefit me. So stick around. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Pamela and I am on a weight loss journey using lifestyle modification and a little help from some compounded Tirzepatide. I have been on this weight loss journey using a GLP-1 as a tool to help me get this weight off for 45 weeks now. Today I'm going to be giving my 46th injection, and normally I would be giving my injections on Fridays. And over the last month or so, I have changed up my injection day. Started just because I was tired on Fridays and I would fall asleep before I would give my injection. And then it just got to be too late and I didn't feel like getting up, getting everything cleaned off and all of that, doing the prep work and everything just to give my injection. So then I started giving it on Saturdays, and then Saturday I would forget in the morning and life just got away from me. And so now here it is, Sundays, and I've been giving it consistently on Sunday for about the last month or so. And I've actually found that that is working out better for me throughout the week, because typically during the weeks is the days that I am more prone to snacking. On the weekend, I'm usually so busy that my mind doesn't even think about food until I can feel the physical hunger in my belly. So it works out pretty good. By the time the weekend comes around, I'm still feeling the appetite suppression, but during the weeks is when I need it the most. So I have changed my shot days to Sundays. So I am gonna go ahead and give my injection in just a little bit, but I did want to go over my results from this week. And this is actually going to be a little bit more than a 1 week weigh-in, because even though I was giving my injections on Sundays, I was still doing my weigh-ins from Friday to Friday. Well, today I am doing my weigh-in from Friday to Sunday so that I can keep my weigh-ins on the same days as my injections, like I was doing when I first started my journey. So just a little disclaimer about all that and why my days are changing. In addition, I'm also going to be changing my posting schedule, which before my move, I was posting pretty religiously on Mondays, because that gave me the weekend to film my video on Friday, Saturday to edit it, Sunday to review any final edits and get it uploaded and ready to post and go live on Monday morning. Well, that's become quite a bit of a struggle for me recently with the move and everything. I've gotten quite busy doing other things, and my grandson is here a lot of times on the weekends, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to record because we don't have the separate floors like we used to have. So there's just not enough quiet space for me to film, edit, and get my video posted all on the weekends. So this will just make life a little bit easier for me. I can record on Sunday night and do my injection, and then do my editing on Monday and have it uploaded and ready to post on Tuesday mornings. So just a slight little change in my schedule, but I think this will help out and make life a lot easier for me and help me be more consistent. So, and I do apologize if you hear a little clicking noise. My dog is walking around exploring the house for some odd reason, and his nails are clicking on the floor. I need to trim his nails. But when I weighed in last Friday, September 26th, if you watched that video, you will remember that I was 151.9 pounds. And just to rewind a little bit and recap, when I first started my journey in November of 2024, I was 196.9 pounds. I am now 55 years old, and I am 5'2", just for reference, if anybody cares to know those details. So 196.9 pounds is quite a bit of weight for a 5'2" frame. When I weighed in last Friday, I was 151.9 pounds. When I weighed in this morning, I was 150 pounds even. So that is a loss this week of 1.9 pounds. Now, if you've been keeping up with my journey, you know that over the last month or so, I have been just barely moving on the scale. So this is a great achievement for me this week. I did go up a couple of weeks ago to 7.14 milligrams. So I think that that is helping, in addition to changing my dosing to Sunday, because that's helping me maintain control of the food noise throughout the work week. And then another thing that I've been doing, and if you see I'm standing here in my kitchen, is I've been meal prepping again. So that has been a tremendous help because it makes it where I have easy access meals in the refrigerator. And I'm not doing anything extravagant. I downloaded a recipe book for some high protein meals. So this week I've got a pack of chicken breasts and a pack of chicken thighs. I've got 2 recipes that I'm gonna be making. And I have little meal prep containers, or like I have some glass containers that I use that I will be just sorting the stuff out. So it's basically like cooking 2 dinners and sorting it out that I can eat either for lunch or dinner throughout the week. So I will have, the recipe makes, each recipe makes 4 meals. So I will have 8 meals. And I am making a little bit extra because I'm sharing with my bestie this week, but this will be plenty enough. And the meals are a decent portion. So a lot of the meals that I made last week, I couldn't finish. So I think what I'm gonna do is reduce the portion size, and instead of 4 meals each, I will make 5 meals each. So that will give me 10 meals throughout the week. And then typically on the weekends, I usually will find something else to eat anyway. So this will hold me, have my lunch and dinner throughout the week. And if I don't eat one, if I decide to eat something else for lunch or for dinner, then I'll have an extra one over the weekend. So that has been a tremendous help for me as well. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and head into giving my injection. If you wanna stick around for that, feel free. If you don't, thank you for tuning in today, and I will see you next week. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do my injection, and I'm gonna try something a little bit different this week. I am going to do my arm. And I saw Alonda from Alonda 180 do this recently, and she just lifted up her arm and gave the injection with no problem. And this is with a syringe like I'm about to do, or attempt to do. I've not given myself an injection in my arm yet. So this will be my first time attempting this. So we're gonna see how this works, because if it's too painful, I may not make it through this. But we're gonna go ahead and try this. I've got my prescription here, and let me go ahead and I'm gonna clean off the top of the vial first and just make sure that there's no germs or anything on here. So I'm just wiping off the little rubber stopper inside the vial, inside the top of the vial. Now I'm going to clean the back of my arm and make sure I get a good area, because I don't know exactly where I'm going to do the injection yet. So I'm just going to wipe that really good. And guys, as usual, I have already washed my hands, and I don't necessarily film that part because to me it goes without saying wash your hands, but just so you know, I have done that. I've got my syringe here, and so by now the vial should be good and dry, and I am doing 7.14 milligrams, which is approximately 42 units for me. So See that? And let's see how this does. Whew. A little nervous. Let's see. That wasn't bad at all. Now, I guess we'll see. Like really, I literally did not even feel that going in. So I guess because I have so much fat on the back of my arms. So we will see if I have any different symptoms this week from doing the injection in the back of my arm. And hopefully I'll have just as good, if not better, suppression with this being a new injection site. I will report back on that next week with my next update. Until then, guys, stay blessed. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Pamela, and my dog just started walking, and his nails are going to get on my nerves. Well, that's become nerves. Go sit down. Go sit in your bed, Biggie. Go sit down. We don't have anything for you.